is now live on their channel as well that Tulsi Gabbard is now resigning as the director of national intelligence. And so, of course, you do know that this is one of the latest people within the Trump administration who is now going to be stepping down from their position since President Trump has been in office during this second term. And so to continue to provide you just a little bit of context about what we know about Tulsi Gabbard, this was an exclusive given to Fox News that Tulsi is resigning from her post as the director of national intelligence, and she says this is to support her husband through his battle with, quote, an extremely rare form of bone cancer, according to Fox News Digital. Gabbard did notify President Trump during a meeting in the Oval Office today. Her last day as the director there in the Office of Director of National Intelligence is expected to be next month on June 30th.
Trump disgraces our military by using our men and women in uniform as mercenaries, serving the interests of multinational corporations like ExxonMobil and foreign countries like Saudi Arabia. Now, for political reasons, he claims he is against so-called endless wars, but he supports and is carrying out 19th and 20th century style naked imperialism. In October of 2019, Trump began our occupation of Syrian oil fields using the excuse that he was protecting the oil from ISIS. But he revealed his real reason is to prevent the Syrian people from having access to their own oil. What he really was considering was to plunder the oil in partnership with ExxonMobil or some other multinational corporation. On October 27th, 2019, regarding Syria, he said, quote,
"We are leaving soldiers to secure the oil. Now, we may have to fight for the oil. It's okay. Maybe somebody else wants the oil, in which case they have a hell of a fight. It can help us because we should be able to take some also. And what I intend to do, perhaps, is make a deal with an ExxonMobil or one of our great companies to go in there and do it properly. Right now, it's not big. It's big oil underground, but it's not big oil up top."
But after our military leaders objected to his portrayal of our troops as essentially mercenaries who are pillaging the wealth of another country, Trump backed off. But then, just last Friday night, he again revealed his real motives for occupying Syria's oil fields, telling Laura Ingraham,
"You know what I did? I left troops to take the oil. I took the oil. The only troops I have are taking the oil. They're protecting the oil. I took over
We're taking the oil. We're not taking the oil.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
You're protecting the facility.
I don't know. Maybe we should take it. But we have the oil. Right now, the United States has the oil.
I call upon all Americans to stand side by side, including those who've been supporting Trump, no matter what he says or does, to recognize he is simply unfit to be commander-in-chief of our patriotic men and women serving our country in uniform. He's essentially treating our troops as mercenaries, acting as if he is Napoleon or a king. It's time for all Americans, no matter what our political party, to put the interests of our country before the interests of Trump or any other individual or political party.
And today I'm honored to officially welcome another true American patriot, a 17-year veteran of the Hawaii Army National Guard, a 4-term Democrat congresswoman, very, very popular, the former vice chair of the National Democratic Party and a 2020 Democrat candidate for the United States presidency. You know, she was a very good candidate. Every time she ran, she was good. She did well. She decided to leave. She couldn't take it anymore, but she is very special. And I didn't know this, but she was a lieutenant colonel. That's not bad. Lieutenant colonel. Not bad. I didn't know that. You know, I just found out. I said, put it down. You got to put that down. That's bigger. That's better than all the other stuff I read. But no, she's a special person. She's got great common sense, great spirit. She loves our country, and she loves the people in this room. Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, Tulsi, please.
I am proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love our country, as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Human Rights Watch claims Saudi authorities have killed hundreds of Ethiopian migrants crossing the border from Yemen. CNN's Salma Abdelaziz has details.
A deeply disturbing report released on Monday by Human Rights Watch alleges that Saudi border guards killed at least hundreds of Ethiopian migrants and asylum seekers attempting to cross the border from Yemen into Saudi Arabia between March of 2022 and June of this year. The accounts are absolutely harrowing. More than 24 individuals describing explosive incidences, so the use of rockets, mortar fire, gunfire by Saudi border guards. Some survivors describing Saudi border guards asking them which limb they would prefer to be shot before shooting them at close range. To give you an understanding of just how deadly these crossings are.
We love Saudi Arabia.
We love you more.
We love Saudi Arabia. The king is my friend. The crown prince is my friend. There's now the prime minister, crown prince, and everything else. And he deserves to be. But they're great friends of mine, and they're great people. And it's an honor to have so many Saudis. I just spoke to Yasser, and I said, you know, we have so many Saudis today. It's so nice to see that. They love us, and we love them. And it's an honor to have you all. Thank you very much.